In today's life, most people can't live without a smartphone or a laptop, like us. If you're lazy about carrying a heavy laptop in your bag and holding your smartphone all the time, then try to put on Google Glass. It can replace both of them. Imagine that you don't need to hold a smartphone while you are walking around and trying to find stuff, or having a hard time reading the terrible handwriting that you wrote on a sheet of paper. As the Guardian's Zoe Corbin experienced, I'm standing in a supermarket in San Francisco reading off the ingredients for a recipe, but it is no crumpled piece of paper I'm looking at. Rather, the list is projected just above my right eye. In mid-2012, the prototype of Google Glass came out and it was 8 pounds, or 3,600 grams. On April 5, 2012, Sergey Mikhailovich Brin and Larry Page, who were the co-founders of Google Glass, were the prototype to an event. In May 2012, the scientists started to create the video recording function. In April 2013, the Explore edition was made and it cost $1,500, but only for the developers in the company or the journalists. On May 13, 2014, the Google Glass was released to the general public. So, what does the Google Glass look like? The New York Times' Nick Bilton described the Google Glass as a pair of wrap-around glasses with a clear display that sits above the eye. There is a capacitive touchpad on the right side of the Google Glass that users can use to control the device. It contains a CPU, sensors such as GPS, speakers, microphone, battery which fit behind your right ear, a tiny projector, and a prism. Google Glass does not contain a glass lens, but it has nose pad and pad arms. As you swipe through the capacitive touchpad, the images project onto your retina. The images are semi-transparent, so you can see both the images and the real world. The functions of the Google Glass are pretty much like a smartphone. It can remind you what your schedule is, it can show you the local weather report, it can send and receive the messages, and etc. The most amazing function of the Google Glass is that you can use your voice to take a video or a picture. Isn't that so much easier than a smartphone? You don't have to struggle with either taking notes or taking photos, and you don't need to seek help from people to record a video of whatever you're doing with your hands. You just need to say, "Okay, Glass," and tell it what to do. It will take pictures or videos of whatever you're looking at. You can free your hands. The Google Glass is a really cool technology, but it also has some disadvantages about the security and personal privacy. Once the attackers has root on your glass, they have much more power than if they had access to your phone, even your computer. They have control over a camera and a microphone that are attached to your head. Jay Freeman wrote on his blog post, Technology Consultant. A bugged glass doesn't just watch your every move. It watches everything you are looking at and hears everything you do. The only thing it doesn't know is your thoughts. Mark Hurst wrote on Creative Good. From now on, starting today, anywhere you go within range of a Google Glass device, everything you do could be recorded and uploaded to Google's cloud and stored there for the rest of your life. You won't know if you are being recorded or not, and even if you do, you will have no way to stop it. Obviously, the Google Glass still needs to improve and solve the security problem. The Google Glass is a new technology that is above smartphones and laptops, so we should make it as a positive use to give us a better life, but not to steal other people's privacy. We have the right to choose to make it either a benefit for us or a disaster for us. Thank you.